is all about my experience at SacAnime Winter 2026, and day one was all about One Piece. I got to find a few Straw Hat Pirates, swap cards with a few voice actors, attend the A and B competition, and even attend a few panels. It was a great time, and I can't wait to tell you all about it.
Hi, what's up? I know everyone right now is creating their goals for 2026, and my only goal for 2026 was to attend more anime conventions. I tried to make this goal last year, but to go to more Renaissance fairs, which didn't really happen. So instead of doing that goal again, I said, let's try to go to more anime conventions, which led me to SacAnime Winter that happens in the beginning of the year, January 2nd through the 4th. This anime convention happens in Sacramento. It happens every year, and in fact, this anime convention has 3 seasons, one in the winter, one in the spring, and one in the summer. I originally decided to go to this anime convention because I wanted to build a cosplay and take it to a con to start off the year right. But that happened on day 2. Day 1, I decided to make it all about One Piece.
Now, it feels a little lame to say that an anime convention means a lot to me, but this one did. I had put a lot of time and effort in my cosplay, in all of the interactions that I was pre-planning to have, even in the events that I was choosing to go to.
This is how she looks. All the makeup on, what she's gonna wear for Chopper. All I have to do is add my hat. I'm gonna go to the coffee shop downstairs and just format my trivia a little bit better.
Now, I have a ritual that anything that I'm doing, I need at least 2 hours before to sit in a cafe and have a coffee. This experience is so universal that it does not matter if I'm going to a concert, a con, a cult. I want to go to a cafe beforehand so I can get my mind together. Alex pointed out that the hedges look like people, and now I cannot not see it, and I think it's creepy. I think it's even creepier at night. Let's go back to the coffee. I don't have to explain the energy a cafe can give you. I'm telling a little bevy, a little schnackety schnack. And I tell you, it just bumps me up to an 8 no matter where I am in my day. Sitting down in a cafe with people doing their own biz, dressed in cosplay sometimes, it's all I need. It's all
Hey Alex, out of all of these pictures that I have of Nami, tell me which one of you is your favorite of all these pictures.
This feels like a trap.
It's not a trap. It's not a trap. She's an icon. She's an icon.
I know, but I also know why she's an icon.
So I'm gonna kind of walk you through everything that I tried to do and what I would change at the next con. And there will be a next con, but I'll save that to the end. Now remember, I'm trying to talk to people. I'm trying to have conversations, but in a not creepy way. So one of the things that I really wanted to do was talk to some of the voice actors.
And so I decided to make a wanted poster of the voice actor and then the character that they mainly voice. This was actually kind of a lot of work the day of. I had designed the wanted posters prior, but the day of I had to go to FedEx to print and laminate so it can look like a trading card. This is kind of how the ending product looked. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it, but it was something to give away.
This took a little bit longer than I wanted it to. I really wanted to be in line like at 10, and the doors don't open until 12 because the line, it was long. It was so long, and I was like, my spirits as I was walking the line when I finally got these freaking cards done, it was low. I was like, I'm gonna be here forever. And then we wrapped around the whole entire building and a little bit more for them to tell us that actually you have to pick up your tickets at the Sheraton.
I see the Sheraton.
After 2 years, we found it. That's fine. I have not a problem. Registration. Goal number 1 is to take a picture with a Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Sanji, Frankie, and Robin. Bonus points if I can get a group picture too. Goal number 2 is to play a trivia game with each Straw Hat Pirate. I've come up with a series
some trivia, and I hope they'll be willing to play. We just picked up our VIP badges.
Aw, so cute, so innocent, so sweet. If only she were smart.
I don't like that it doesn't clip. It's like something you have to put over your head.
Yeah.
Now, this is where I get into VIP Pass. VIP Pass. I was obsessed. If you book a room with the convention, like their block, they will block off a few, like a whole room, like rooms. So anime goers are like, if they book this room, you get a VIP pass. I booked a room. I booked a room with the Regency Sacramento, Hyatt Regency Sacramento. I booked a room. VIP pass. VIP pass, please. VIP pass. I was obsessed. And so we finally found an area where you can pick up your VIP pass, and
I lost my VIP badge. I only had it for 5 minutes, and I only felt luxury for 5 minutes until I lost it.
I had it for like 5 minutes. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Listen, I don't get VIP passes because like, I want the benefits. I want the swag bag. This is what it looks like. Wait, hold on. Let me do it justice. This is what the VIP bag you get. Actually, I'm not sure if only, you know, VIPs get the bag. Less than 5 minutes in, I drop it and I can't find it. I even go to Lost and Found and was like, I lost my VIP badge. Did someone turn in VIP badge? Of course, you anime goers are not gonna turn in a VIP badge. The only time the VIP badge actually like came in handy or was useful was actually to deliver the cards that I had made for the voice actors.
You're gonna give him the trading card?
Yes, I'm nervous, guys. I don't know why, but my stomach is like, don't do this.
You got this.
There was a line for VIP only, and then there was a line for regular con goers, and the VIP got to go up first. Now, as I said before, I'm not really hungry for voice actors. I just wanted to have an interaction of giving them this a card, so I didn't want to waste any of the voice actors' time. Each voice actor had a little, like a handler, like a person that you talk to first to order whatever you were getting from them, and then you would meet the voice actor. Everyone was sweet, but I will say that Jinbei's handler caught me off guard. You know, I was dressed as Chopper, and sometimes I'm so nervous because it's like, what if this is silly? What if this is stupid? What if this is actually not as good as, you know, I think it is? And I went up and I was like, I went up and I was like, and before I can even get out a word, Jinbei's handler was like, hello Chopper, how do you do? How can I help you? And I was like, I made this for each voice actor, and if you can just make sure that they get it, I truly appreciate it. And as soon as he saw it, he was like, that's so cool. And I was like, thank God. But he was dressed as Luigi too, and I was like, thank you, Luigi. But caught me off guard, and so many people were doing that to me. When I was interacting with people, I almost forgot that I was dressed as Chopper. That when someone brought it up, I was like, oh yeah,
What's goal number 3?
Goal number 3 is to attend the One Piece panel. It's interesting, I haven't caught up all the way with One Piece, so I thought maybe I wouldn't know these voice actors. But a lot of them are actually from the earlier seasons or in the movies, and I can't wait to see my first panel. This is where the One Piece panel is going to be. This is where we had to pick up our badges, and then the VIP room was in here, and then we pretty much walked all the way down and came into the West Lobby entrance. And then I'm assuming this is just the convention center. This is the entertainment hall. And then we're at the Hyatt, which is useless because the reason why I bought that place was for the VIP pass. This is a silent goal, not one that we're gonna take very seriously, but I love food. I'm constantly thinking about food. And for some reason, anime conventions are the worst place to have food. Listen, taco trucks are not a problem. I like them too, but I want my food to be anime. I want it to be anime themed. Go with convention. Where's the Ichiraku ramen? Where's the onigiris? The strawberry shortcake? It's not that hard. So, a silent goal is to find anime themed treats to curb the foodie in me. We'll see what we can find. But I don't have high hopes.
And with that, I finished passing out my cards, took a few pictures, and was on my way.
Who's here for the voice actors, but they got a great assortment. My favorite is actually from Miraculous Ladybug. I love Miraculous Ladybug, and they have some of the coolest voice actors here, but I don't see the main characters. I would love to see Cat Noir.
Okay, so what do we do? What have we done so far?
I've given out all of my voice actor cards. Hold on. I've given out all my voice actor cards except for one person. Captain himself. Somehow, in some way, if this can get to Luffy, I'd be really happy, but I don't think it's gonna happen at this con.
And where are we off to now?
We're going to the Memorial Auditorium for the One Piece panel.
Let's go.
Can I jump on stage and be like, please, please, it's for my captain.
We got the amazing, immaculate car wrap. That's fire. K-pop Demon Hunter car. There's the auditorium.
Let us cross. The only water I have found. If you're looking for water, Memorial Auditorium. That's all. We are currently in the Memorial Auditorium getting ready for the One Piece panel, and I thought this would be a good time to introduce some of the voice actors. So we have Daniel Ball, who plays Jinbei. We have Colleen Clintonbeard, who already sounds like a pirate and plays Luffy. We also have John Grimlin, who plays Dracul Mahawk, who I think is the hottest character in One Piece. No competition, well, some competition. We also have Game Kunda, who plays multiple roles, but I think his biggest role is King, who I have not met yet in One Piece. We have Joel McDonald, who played Mokin in the One Piece movie Gold. Do you guys watch the One Piece movies, or do you guys skip them? Do you guys just think they're fillers of the seasons past, or are they real movies? Oh, and then we have Alex Organ and Megan Chipman, which is kind of interesting that they put them in the One Piece panel because they're like lead voice actors for Spy Family. I think they are gonna do their own panel, but if you're looking for them, they're not where all the One Piece people are lined up. They have their own section for Spy Family. Those are all the voice actors. Oh, I didn't get to say Alex Organ played Kaku, who I loved his character design. I love that his Gum Gum fruit turned him into a giraffe. It was really fun, so I was really glad. And then Megan Chipman, she plays Kid Sanji, and you know I got to like represent Sanji. Love him to pieces. Another thing I just want to mention, in the Memorial Hall, Memorial Auditorium, so like an arcade, a gaming console center, and if you just walk around this area, you have a place to sit down, kind of relax out of the con area. People are bustling. But we're gonna go right back into the auditorium to get ready for the One Piece panel. Filming is limited there, so voiceover temperance is going to work for magic, but I want to focus on the panel, and I might ask a question, but I get nervous giving someone a card, going up there and being like, so, I also don't really have a question, so before it starts, I'll be thinking of one. All right, let's go check out the costumes. Let's go check out the costumes.
Inside the auditorium, there is very limited filming, but that's not going to stop me from spotting a Straw Hat Pirate.
You know, I'm not sure panels are for me. It was my first panel, and don't get me wrong, I think it's really enjoyable to hear other people talk about, you know, their experience, especially voice actors, to demystify the process. I did feel, though, that I don't know. The show One Piece means so much to so many people that you end up hearing things, at least for me, where like people got these roles because they knew a guy, he just asked them, hey, do this, and then he did 3 voices, and then boom, you're the character. And it just feels like there should be so much more care and thought that goes into it. So learning about those details wasn't necessarily like my favorite thing. Asking questions to voice actors of their characters is fun. Like, I think that's the fun part. I got too nervous to ask my question, but this is what my question was. And because I couldn't say my question to the panel, I'll tell you guys my question. And my question is this. I am a new pirate in the Grand Line, and despite being so new, I have heard of the Straw Hat Pirates, and I'm obsessed. I love them all. I want to follow their journey. What I would like to know is, who is your favorite Straw Hat Pirate? And if you are a Straw Hat Pirate, you're not allowed to pick yourself, and you're not allowed to say all of them. In fact, I want you to choose the character that you're willing to go through the zombie apocalypse with. Only one. And I want to hear what they have to say, because the voice actors they had come from different arcs, you know, in the story, except for Colleen, except for Luffy, who said that she had been doing this for like 20 years. It's very interesting. So you guys get to answer that question in the comments down below. Which character, which Straw Hat Pirate would you take into battle against the zombie apocalypse? I can't wait to read them.
And with that, we begin our pirate hunt.
It's true or false? I make it easy. I don't want anyone to lose. Thank God.
You got this. You got this.
As we all know, Zoro is a legendary sword master. But today we're going to test the knowledge of this Zoro cosplayer. I have to ask you first, though, why do you choose Zoro?
Honestly, okay. Not only is he hot as hell,
Yes.
and cool as hell,
Yes.
but like the commitment that he has to Luffy, it reminds me of me and my sister. So we're like literally like this.
Are you committed to your sister or is it
It's both of us.
are you Zoro?
I'm definitely Zoro. She tends to go crazy a little bit. So
Luffy Florence though, we do.
we do, and it makes it better because we're twins.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
We're twins. So
Well, Zoro, I just have true or false questions. All you have to say if it's true or if it's false. It's all about Sanji. It's all about Sanji. It's all about Zoro. Sanji's my favorite. Okay.
I was almost gonna cosplay him. So
Maybe next year.
maybe next year.
True or false? Zoro has a very good sense of direction.
Absolutely.
False.
I was actually lost earlier, so I was like, "Where's the Memorial Auditorium?
Where's the Sheraton?
And then they like gave me directions, and I still was confused, and I was like, "I don't know where I am."
Find Zoro.
Right.
True or false? Zoro was born in the land of Wano. False. True. Yeah, that's right. You're right. True or false? Zoro's sword, Wano Ichimonji, belonged to Kuina. It is true. True or false? Zoro learns 4 sword styles. Answer now, guys.
It's false.
That is false. Okay. True or false? Zoro's dream is to become the greatest swordsman in the world.
True.
You know, it's interesting because this is true, but there is a time in the anime where Zoro says that his dream to help Luffy get his dream is more important than his own. It's powerful.
Yeah.
The commitment you're talking about is powerful.
Yes.
Okay, true or false? Zoro's least favorite food is chocolate.
I believe that's true.
That is true. He says it's too sweet. Yep.
Even though he still ate that damn rice ball.
True or false? Zoro's current bounty is over 1 million.
That's true.
It's true because it's 1 billion.
Exactly.
And then the last one is true or false? Is this his Jolly Roger? Zoro's Jolly Roger?
No, that's Miss Nico Robin.
Yes, it is. That's it, girl. That's it. And I can't leave any straw hat hanging, so this is gonna go for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for playing. I
It was
appreciate
so
it.
fun.
Yeah, thank you so much. You look amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So, I was running around the con looking for Straw Hat Pirates, a pirate hunt. This was fun because it allowed me to go to almost every area the con was doing something at, and I saw so many things. The tabletop games, the stage room, 18 plus, there was foam fighting.
As we know, Nami is the best navigator in the all blue, maybe in the entire world. But I don't want to talk about that today. Today I want to talk about how iconic Nami's outfits are. I found this beautiful cosplayer here. I'm going to show you a few pictures of her, and all you have to tell me is if she wore it post time skip or pre-time skip.
Okay.
Okay. Editing Temperance will put up a picture that I'm showing her. That is correct. other going on. Yeah. Thank you so much. I did bring Nami something. Thank you so much for playing.
Your outfit looks amazing. I absolutely love it.
I wish I would have slowed down. I wish I would have parked it myself in one spot for a little bit and just kind of
As we all know, Sanchi loves to cook. He not only fights, he feeds. Can this cosplayer guess the favorite meals of the Straw Hat Pirates? We're about to find out. Okay, I'm gonna give you like 2 options of what their meals could be, and you just have to pick out which one's the correct one. Okay, so is Luffy's favorite meal anything neat or anything sweet? Anything meat, anything meat. And then is Zoro's favorite meal rice and sake or fish and water? Rice and sake. Rice and sake. And then for Nami's favorite meal, is it mandarins or oranges?
Oh, yeah, moon.
Come on, Sanji. I think it's oranges. I think it's oranges. It's oranges. Okay. For Usopp's favorite meal, is it spicy curry or pike fish?
I think curry is gross, so it might be spicy.
Is that your final answer?
Wait, I don't know.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Okay, and then for Sanchi's favorite meal, is it spicy seafood pasta or creamy garlic shrimp pasta? I think it's spicy seafood pasta. It is spicy seafood pasta. And then for Chopper's favorite meal, is it cotton candy or marshmallows?
I think it's cotton candy.
It's cotton candy.
I think it's cotton candy.
And then for Robin's favorite meal, is it salads or sandwiches?
I think it's sandwiches.
It's sandwiches. Dang! Sanchi in the house.
I know.
For Frankie's favorite meal, is it burgers or pizza?
It's burgers.
It's burgers. All American. And then Oda Sensei, the manga artist to One Piece, is his current favorite food stir-fried shredded pork with green peppers or sauteed mushrooms with beef chunks?
Oh.
Stir-fried shredded pork or sauteed mushroom with beef chunks?
I'm going to say stir-fried mushroom.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god!
You did great. That was actually like a 10 out of 10.
Thank you.
Can't leave a straw hat hanging for you.
Thank you. I'm
Can I
rich.
ask you-
I'm rich.
Can I ask you why you chose Sanji?
I think he's so cute. I think he's so cute. He's so silly and he's so sweet.
I love how he's just such a gentleman to ladies. Not all the time, but
Sometimes
most of
he's
the
a freak.
time,
Sometimes he's a freak.
he's just so dedicated.
I just think he's so sweet and he's dedicated. And I just think he's so cute.
He is.
Like, look at you in your eyebrow.
Thank you so much for playing. I appreciate it.
Thank you for asking me.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
I did enjoy making the trivia, and I would definitely do it again. I think I would just try to like either pick one character and then try to find multiple, or don't be so like focused on, you know, finding the perfect one or your first one. Just kind of let the day flow a little bit more.
Update. We haven't found Nico yet. It's 5:55. Found everybody else. We figured we needed to sit. Anything to say, Temperance?
We haven't found Frankie either, but there's no chance that we find her Frankie. But Nico, watch we find her tomorrow. I'm gonna be so upset.
She has not watched One Piece.
That is okay. I make it really easy so everyone can win. So try your best, but you guys can give us in.
I will do that, man. We'll try.
If I had to describe Nico Robin in 3 words, it's reserved, resilient, and dangerous. She doesn't say much, but when she does, it lands. This game is, did Robin say it? I'm gonna give you a line, and all you have to tell me that it's real or it's fake. Okay. I wanna live. Sometimes the only thing to do is laugh. Faith? That's correct.
Yeah, it did not see it.
History is written by those who survive.
Real?
That's Faith. She never says that.
She's an. What is she?
Historian.
Historian, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, but not those who survive. Sometimes people die.
Real?
That is real. Strength, speed, they mean nothing to me.
Fake.
It's real.
Really?
Next one is number 6. My dream just had too many.
Fake.
Is that your hit?
I didn't hear what you said.
My dream just had too many
Give me a hint.
Is he stronger than expected?
Yeah, it's real. It's real. Everybody was out to get Robin.
Yeah, I believe that too.
Is she stronger than?
And then the past can't be erased. Okay. Are you sure you want those to be your last words?
See, that's really good.
I would say real one number.
It's real. It's real. And this is the last one. When you realize you want to protect, when you realize what you want to protect, you become strong. That's real. That's not bad. That's not bad. I see.
Round of applause, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I can't move straw hat paint.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for playing. I do like your cosplay. You look great. You guys all look great. Can I get a nice pose with everybody?
I would say that I did not complete my goals to the T. You know, like last minute I had decided that I didn't want to do Usopp's trivia because I didn't think it was good enough. You know, I couldn't find a Frankie. You know, I only had, you know, so many people that I would pick, and then I would not pick a new person to do if I thought maybe their trivia interview didn't go so well, you know? But it's not about that. It was really about just talking to new people. So I will say the trivia did go well. I'm giving myself stars, Temperance, for the trivia. For the pictures with every Straw Hat Pirate, I'm giving myself, you know, half points because I decided that if I took a picture with one Zoro, I would not take a picture with another Zoro. I would not do this because there were some banging cosplays at SacAnime. Like, blew me away on how great the cosplays were. The animes that were really popular at SacAnime, Has-Been Hotel has to be the #1. Has-Been Hotel cosplayers, they were coming out and showing out in their cosplays. One person had a screen, another person's wig was slicked back almost perfect, like makeup. There were people who were just the outfits, the decorum. It was amazing. It was amazing. There was a Has-Been Hotel meetup, and you go into this room, people were just decked out. I felt like we are here. We are in hell. Every single person is here. It was impeccable. And Alex had made a good point that he could see the difference between Has-Been Hotel cosplayers who, you know, everything felt handmade to perfection versus One Piece where, you know, you can put on a kimono or you can just get a few different things and then you were that character. And you can see the difference in quality, you know, or at least customization. But still, I felt like there's a Has-Been Hotel meetup. Where's the One Piece meetup? And I love the cosplay meetups because what they do is they like say, like they'll call out a character and then everyone dressed in that character will come out and they'll take their picture and then they'll call up another one and it's nothing but celebration and community. But I feel like the only cosplay meetup was Has-Been Hotel. There might have been a JoJo one. There was a JoJo crew. Very impressive. So I would say Has-Been Hotel. I saw plenty of One Piece. I saw plenty from Arcane. Someone made the gauntlets. Oh, it was an amazing build. Were there any other animes that I felt like, you know, there was a lot of people dressed in this one anime? There could be. I probably just didn't notice them, you know, because I was so focused on finding the pirates, so focused on finding the amazing digital circus. But it was obvious that Has-Been Hotel was the popular, you know, show that people were cosplaying as, for sure.
And don't think that I forgot about our silent secret goal of finding anime-themed snacks. I've spotted it, but have you? It's Cookie Cat! This was such a sweet and cute surprise. I don't know why, but my camera started filming in slow-mo, so you're just gonna have to take my face of pure joy that I enjoyed this Cookie Cat. And it wasn't just like a simple ice cream sandwich either. The chocolate had different spices in it, and then I also think the ice cream was frozen yogurt. It was very interesting and very complex, and I enjoyed every minute of it. We also were able to find a cocktail at our hotel, the Goin' Super Saiyan cocktail. I thought it was disgusting, but I do appreciate the effort.
There you go. Alex, are you having a good time?
Having a great time. It's been awesome.
I know.
You don't have to tell me.
With cocktails consumed, we were off to the AMV competition.
Alex said that Sacramento has a vibe at night, and it does. Even when it's raining like this, I tell you, you guys gotta come here.
How to vote? You're gonna vote 1 through 5. What is the worst and 5 is the best? You're gonna vote with a pencil or scan one of the QR codes that are in the front of the room, or you can go to that tiny URL above. Any other number that's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are not counted. So if you put 0, 3.5, 7, 20, none of those words will count. It's gonna be a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Scoring was a bit confusing. Not like it was confusing, it was the way that they were explaining it was confusing. You scored each AMV from 1 through 5. There's a little bitty clip that comes on before the AMV actually plays, and it shows the editor, the music choice, whether it was one anime or multiple animes that they were using, and that screen did not stay on long enough. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, that's how fast it was gone. And I wanted to write down the song choice and the editor so I can look them up later. So on my sheet, I tried to just put the editor because that's the only thing I had time for, was to write their editor down. And then I gave them my score. All the AMVs I thought were pretty good. I didn't give anyone a score lower than a 3, I think. I also felt like they could have less categories, and the categories I believe were like action, drama, love, comedy, fun, you know? And then you would have like an editor that almost put an AMV for each section. I wonder what the award was for the AMV, like if they got money or something like that. But I enjoyed this experience, and Alex did too. This was really fun to watch. The AMVs were really creative. I thought some of them were spectacular. But I will say that the judging scoring was a bit confusing at first. Like, I feel like I'm dying! Being sick is crazy, guys. It's like every orifice is leaking. It's not nice. I need a tissue. So yeah, I did a lot on day 1. I was looking for all of the Straw Hat Pirates to take a picture with. Some of them I did trivia with. I made my voice actor cards to pass out. I went to the One Piece panel, and then I went to the AMV competition. It was a lot, but it was also a lot of fun. If anything, one of the things I would change is just stopping more to ask cosplayers about their builds, and then, you know, taking more pictures with various Zoros, various Santis, various Namis. Yeah, I would definitely, I had so many questions about how people built some of the things they built, even if they weren't in like the show that I was cosplaying in. Like some of the Has-Been Hotel cosplayers, I want to be like, how did you make that dress? How did you make this suit? And I know some people pay for their cosplays. I don't even care. I don't even care. You look so amazing. You look so amazing. And I was able to ask a few cosplayers how they, you know, sculpted their wig or did their teeth. But I wish I would have stopped more and like, tell me about your build. Tell me how long. What's your favorite thing that you're wearing right now? Or what's your favorite part of your cosplay? You know, how long did this take? Why this character? You know, I think cosplayers are like some of the funnest and like, to me, like the shining jewel of anime conventions, because you have so many creative people, so many builders. I will say a big difference from day 1 and day 2 was day 1, it felt wholesome. It felt wholesome. Day 2, people was coming out showing some skin. People were all like, see my boobs, see my balls, see my taped nips. And I'm all like, I see them. Yep. I see him. I see him. I saw one person and they looked 12 dressed as, listen, I understand that some of these characters, especially the women, are like really Japanese men's fantasies of women. And so when you go to a con, you have a character that isn't really real, And so you're making your body or showing off parts of your body that, you know, in normal society, we would say you need to put on a little bit more clothes. But when you're at a con, you kind of have that freedom to be as skinful as possible. But there are still kids that go to this event. So it makes me question, like, does someone need to be at cons to tell someone you need to put on a little bit more clothes, that this is public nudity at that point? Not too many people were like this, but there were a few that I was all like, girl, I can see your cheese. Or like, boy, I'm staring at some hairy nuts right now. What are we doing? I had a good time on day 1. I can't wait to show you guys about day 2 and building Kane. Look out for that video. If you like this video, then please consider giving it a like, subscribe, comment down below if you went to SacAnime. How was it? Did you have fun? I did. I hope everyone that came to SacAnime Winter comes back for SacAnime Summer, because I'm definitely coming back. I believe that's in September. And I do have another con that I'm going to in February. It's local to my hometown, but why I'm going really is that the voice actors for Gangle and the voice actors for Pomni are going to be at this convention, and I wanted to make something and give them something, mainly because I like building and creating things, but I also like giving things away. If I could be Santa, I'd be Santa. And this kind of gets me into the goals of 2026. One of my goals is to go to more anime conventions. One of my goals is to complete more of my creative projects. And one of my goals is to be here more on my channel. And when you're thinking about content creation, you can make so many different things, and you get to have a space that, honestly, I feel like you could do anything you want. It may not be popular, it may not get monetized quickly, but the freedom that I think you have to create on YouTube is almost endless. Stay within guidelines. But I want to be here more on my channel. I really do. So I hope to see you guys throughout 2026. I hope you guys get inspired to come out to these anime conventions, to cosplay, and to create whatever the hell you want to create within guidelines. But I'm really excited to see what 2026 brings and what I can show to all of you. All right. I'll catch you guys in the next one. So long, Hotman.